Are you ready for a little story? Hey guys, welcome back to 5nothing100nothing.com. I am the fittest underdog guru using cuckoo tactics. Used to be intelligent tactics, but today we're gonna get a little cuckoo, you know? Like that cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Who was the guy on that? The cuckoo. Cuckoo bird, right? Okay. So, I'm flipping through and I see these story time videos. I think Fox is doing it, where they're telling your kids stories, right? And I got a little story for you guys today, right? A little story for all of us non-essential workers, right? Well, all I know is that my work is very essential. It's very essential to me because that's how I put food on the table. That's how I butter my bread. All that good stuff, right? So here's my first story time. All right, so check it out. Tommy grew up, and Tommy wasn't like the other kids, okay? Tommy was not a good student. He didn't particularly play well with people. And Tommy had dreams. Tommy wanted to be a musician, perhaps an artist, perhaps own his own business. And Tommy had some what we'd call learning disabilities. But when no one recognized that Tommy had a lot of strengths, right? Tommy was self-driven, self-motivated. And he was like a visionary, he could see the way things were gonna be, or just thought outside the box. Tommy was a very creative boy. And, society kind of beat Tommy down. His parents were kind of, ashamed of Tommy because Tommy didn't fit in, right? Tommy didn't play by the rules, or what would be considered social norms, right? He wasn't in the system, so to speak. So it's not that Tommy was lazy. Tommy was willing to work as hard as anybody in the room to make his dreams happen. But Tommy didn't quite make those dreams happen, because Tommy did not receive the encouragement of his family. He was judged by society and didn't have, like we have today, the Gary Vaynerchuks of the world, right? The Fuggets encouraging his undersized underdogs and the like. So Tommy turns 18, maybe graduated high school, maybe not. Maybe he needed still to go back and get his GED. But Tommy just wanted a chance to make his dreams a reality. And Tommy quickly learned that without that community support, encouragement, Tommy was fragile. And he felt and was made to feel like a failure because he didn't fit into the mold. So, Tommy basically spent his days at home and kind of just hid in the basement in his little room. And one day his dad had enough. He goes, "Tommy, I don't care what you do, but you're gonna do something with your life." So Tommy then threw that Hail Mary pass and he goes, "Well, Dad, you've known that I've wanted to be a musician, an artist, whatever it was, right?" And he had quite a collection of work, right? His body of work that he had kept, but never really shared with the world because Tommy felt very judged, and he thought, I can't take any more negative feedback or name calling or being made fun of. So Tommy went into a shell, right? He went in deep into himself, and that dream simply was like if you isolate a flame and it doesn't have oxygen and it just dies out. So Tommy, at his dad's demand, went over to the grocery store and got a job. Now, with a lack of a high school diploma, no college or anything, and no work experience, under the prompting of his family, they knew somebody there, they got Tommy in the door. He thought he was going to get in as a manager or, doing something that might be still kind of looked down upon, but perhaps it would be still something that, Tommy's family and friends, could hold on to with some pride, so they wouldn't be ashamed of him. Because let's face it, it's all about them and what makes them happy, not Tommy. Tommy's a pawn in their game. Tommy exists to make everybody happy. This is my son. This is my brother. This is my friend. He existed to give other people bragging rights. Or so they thought. So Tommy becomes the bag boy. He's the bagger. He's bagging groceries. And over the last couple years, he's had to deal with seeing, the parents of his friends, sometimes his friends coming back from school on vacation or on break. Little by little over time, they're coming in now, and they've got, they're settled in their careers, their profession, and they're playing by the game. Maybe some are getting married, having kids, all this. Tommy lives at home and has his, 40-hour-a-week job bagging groceries. Not only has Tommy's candle went out, right, the dream dead, but now he is dealing with embarrassment. And people get on Tommy and are like, if you worked really hard at this job, you could actually move up to management, maybe regional manager, maybe own your own grocery store someday. So see, their dream for Tommy has not been put out, right? They still dream Tommy going somewhere special, so going places, right? Getting the white picket fence house and, fitting in. Now, fast forward 2020, the early part of the year, Tommy is now an essential worker. Tommy is a local and global hero for being a bagger. Thank you, Tommy, for your service. The dream is alive. You are one of the most important men on earth, and we thank you for it. Like, share, subscribe.